Hey guys, I'm Timothy Michael and welcome back to E.P.I.C Pride, where I give you the latest in entertainment, political, international, and cultural LGBTQ+ news. But first, a word from our sponsor, Hyperthermia Cancer Institute, the best cancer treatment you've never heard of. Click for more info. Now, the beloved author of everything Harry Potter, J.K. Rowling, is making it clearer and clearer how she feels about transgender people. Through social media, interviews, and now a new book, J.K. Rowling seems to keep taking jabs at the transgender community. The new book, Troubled Blood, penned by J.K. Rowling, finds her private detective protagonist, Cormoran Strike, investigating a cis male serial killer who dresses as a woman to kill his cis female victims, according to an early write-up. The first review for Troubled Blood describes it as a book whose moral seems to be never trust a man in a dress. This all comes after J.K. Rowling has liked and associated herself with people who are vehemently anti-trans, liking certain anti-trans messages and groups on social media, and speaking on trans issues in a way that is not knowledgeable nor supportive. Trans journalist Caitlin Burns reviewed the passage in 2018, writing, "It's an entirely common, though insulting trope about trans women that they are aggressive and unable to overcome their masculine nature, not to mention villainous. That has become all too common from cisgender authors with only a passing knowledge of trans people." I totally agree. I see what J.K. Rowling is putting down, and as subtle as it may be, she is coming through loud and clear, which is unfortunate because I used to be a big fan. Her early work with Harry Potter spoke about a group of people targeted because they were different. How she can write about something like that and then in the next breath believe the contrary with real life issues is a mystery to me. Now, early last month, beauty blogger and influencer Ethan Peters, known as Ethan is Supreme, died at the age of 17 from a suspected drug overdose. Peters' father confirmed to Fox News that he found Peters' body in his bedroom, while Peters' mother posted a statement to Instagram confirming his death. With more than 500,000 Instagram followers and 750,000 TikTok followers, viral makeup looks, and appearances at events like the 2019 American Influencer Awards and the launch party for Lady Gaga's House Labs Cosmetics, Peters was a rising star in the online beauty community. Peters had struggled with drug abuse and addiction over the last few years of his life, and intoxication sometimes led him to exhibiting uncharacteristic behavior online. Because of this, now Ethan's family and friends are being harassed online, and many of Peters' last social media posts are overwhelmed with toxic, abusive comments and memes about his death. In past social media posts, Ethan expressed racist and transphobic remarks. However, his best friend Ava Louise said people are painting a picture of him post-mortem that he was this awful, problematic person. He's not transphobic, he wasn't racist, he was just a 17-year-old who said some stupid stuff sometimes," end quote. Unfortunately, I have firsthand knowledge of what drugs can do to a person on top of the pressures of being in the public eye. It must have been a lot of pressure for Ethan. Now, I don't condone what he has said in the past, nor do I want to make excuses for him, but he is dead, and I think we should let him rest in peace. An update on a news story back from 2014, a Marine who killed a 26-year-old trans woman in the Philippines was arrested to be released after serving less than 6 years in prison. Lance Corporal Joseph Scott Pemberton used a trans panic defense after he killed Jennifer Loud. It seems that anti-LGBTQ+ Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte pardoned Pemberton for the homicide of Loud. Lance Corporal Joseph Scott Pemberton was 19 when he met Jennifer Loud at a nightclub near Manila, took her back to a hotel, choked her, and broke her neck in October 2014. Pemberton used a trans panic defense while his lawyers argued Loud was responsible for her death because she didn't disclose to the Marine that she was transgender. The attorneys claimed Loud raped Pemberton because she performed oral sex on him, allegedly before he knew she was trans. Pemberton was convicted of murder and sentenced to 6 to 12 years in a Manila area prison. The sentence was later reduced to 10 years. Pemberton appealed the conviction, and the Olongapo City Regional Trial Court granted it, with the Bureau of Corrections ordering his release. Many have expressed fury at Pemberton's abbreviated sentence, calling it a miscarriage of justice and claiming the decision was made to appease American officials. The Philippines is a former U.S. colony, and the two nations are military allies. Pemberton was in Manila to take part in joint military exercises. This isn't the first, and I'm sure it won't be the last, that justice isn't served for the murder of a trans person. What makes it even worse is that the law was on Jennifer's side this time, but a leader who doesn't agree with the ruling can overturn it, and that makes it even worse. As a leader, you're supposed to protect the people that you represent, and he did not. In my opinion, whether Pemberton knew Jennifer was trans or not, he did not give him the right to take her life. And when he did that, it's murder, and you should go away for a lot longer than 6 years for committing murder. That's my recap of what's happening in the LGBTQ+ community. I'm Timothy Michael, and remember, be loud, be proud, be you, and be epic. All Black Lives Matter. Go vote. I'll see you guys next time.